Thank you, Chair. I'm very happy to second this amendment. As Assembly Member Berry just said, I'm going to focus on parts 3 and 4 of the motion, which broadly aim to address fairness, improve health and cut pollution. And this is done by proposing support during its set-up phase for the Mayor's Energy for Londoners company, along with massive boost to investment in healthy streets and in a study into transport need in East London, paid for mainly by cancelling the polluting, traffic-generating Silvertown Tunnel. So to start with Energy for Londoners, last summer the Mayor told me at Mayor's Question Time that he would set up a fully licensed municipal energy company like the Big Six or a smaller not-for-profit energy company. He told me that Energy for Londoners would, and I quote, give Londoners a better, more competitive choice of energy supplier, one that understands their needs and has fairer tariffs for all its customers. And he also said that his officers are in talks with energy companies such as Bristol Energy and Robin Hood Energy in Nottingham, and that they're exploring options for the most appropriate energy company model for London. Now, these councils have shown they're more than capable of creating such an operation and are driving down energy costs for their customers using revenues generated for combating fuel poverty and, critically, for investing in and boosting renewable energy generation. Londoners certainly need their own energy company, but it needs an adequate budget to get the right expertise and resources to learn and build on the experience of other municipal energy companies during this critical set-up phase. We therefore propose, in line with Bristol and Nottingham councils, an additional 1.5 million for the initial costs during the set-up phase of the Mayor's energy company. And I'm now going to talk about healthy streets, which is part 4 of the amendment. All of us will be very aware, looking out the window again, that we're living through another suffocating pollution episode. The Mayor has even issued London-wide warnings. We know that Londoners are slowly choking on dangerous levels of air pollution, and we know that the primary cause is diesel emissions from the tailpipes of vehicles. It's very clear that we need to change the way we get around. And having recently visited Londoners in outer boroughs, including Brentford, Bromley, Enfield, Hillingdon, Waltham Forest and all sorts of other places, it's clear that many people are keen for help from the Mayor to enable them to use their cars less and to reduce the health and social impacts of living alongside huge traffic-dominated main roads. The Mayor has a dedicated Healthy Streets budget, but it's not nearly enough, and we would go much further. We've seen the amazing success of the Waltham Forest Mini Holland scheme, where streets have been redesigned to enable local journeys by walking and cycling, with filtering of side roads, more pedestrian crossings, and safety features like protected bike lanes and bus stop bypasses. Through this amendment, enough additional funding would be provided in 2017-18 for the development costs of 16 new Healthy Streets projects, allowing every borough in outer London to benefit. And further, we propose funding a £100,000 study into the real needs of East London and the Thames Gateway for new transport links, focusing on public transport and walking and cycling. The current focus on river crossings addresses only part of the problem for people living in and moving around in this area. New radial links into the city may prove to be just as important, but are not currently being given any proper attention. And this amendment, therefore, provides funding for a study into those broad, real transport needs for East Londoners. So how are we going to pay for all of this? This new investment to develop the Healthy Streets projects would be provided in the first year through the cancellation of the Silvertown Tunnel and also of any further development of new road crossings in East London. New roads generate traffic and therefore more pollution and more congestion. The fierce opposition to Silvertown Tunnel from people living around Newham and Greenwich shows just how unwelcome the tunnel is.
20 seconds.
Transport for London had allocated £17 million and 17,000 hours of Transport for London staff time to work up the plans for the Silvertown Tunnel. We would redeploy all of this towards healthy streets. So I hereby second this amendment and urge all members to support it. Thank you.
Very well done. Thank you.